Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So today we have yet another battle against none other than the infamous JoeyFontaine, an individual who needs no introduction here on the channel. We've had countless battles with him over the years, although I believe this is our 8th one on Scarlet and Violet. He's also made a lot of appearances on the channel in other capacities as well. So we'll go ahead and see what he has in store for us today. Alright, looks to be a very powerful looking team there as per the usual for him. So, looking at my team, it is the same one that I have been using the past couple of games here. So, how do I want to play this? That is the question. How do I want to play this? This could go one of a few different ways. I kind of want to lead with the Kamala, actually. I feel like that might be an okay play, so we'll do that. And yeah, we'll see how that works out. It is definitely always a challenge battling Joey for sure. We are doing more of a mid-tier battle this time, so we'll see how it works out for us. Alright, so it looks like he is going to go ahead and lead with the Swampert as we lead with the Kamala. So, of course we have the Comatose coming into play, so we can't be statused, obviously. Right out of the gate here, he probably just wants to get the hazards up, if I had to guess. Now, I'm not really sure if we're going to outspeed this thing or if he's going to outspeed us. I feel like it's pretty close. I think Swampert might outspeed us, which would actually be best case scenario, because if this thing does set hazards, I kind of want to just immediately rapid spin to get rid of them. So we'll just click rapid spin here and see what he wants to do. We do actually outspeed him, unfortunately, so we go ahead and get some chip damage on this thing and a speed increase. We also take some damage from a Rocky Helmet as he goes for a knockoff, which does do massive damage to us and gets rid of our heavy-duty boots, so that is pretty unfortunate. Now, in this situation, we could U-turn for some damage, but at the same time, we would also take more Rocky Helmet damage if we do. So I don't know if I really want to do that. Not sure what we want to do here. I don't really want to take the Rocky Helmet damage because we have no recovery. He could just Stealth Rock. This is a tough decision, actually. I guess we probably just U-turn. I guess that's really just the play anyways. We just U-turn. So he does stay in. We do U-turn. We do get some more chip damage on this thing. But we do take even more Rocky Helmet damage. Then we're going to get the pivot, of course. So what do we really bring in to face this thing is the question. We do have some Pokemon with grass moves. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to want to go for in this situation. Unclear. So I partially want to come in with Mimikyu, but I feel like that could be really our potential saving grace later. I kind of want to come in with Venomoth before he gets hazards up, because I feel like he probably has some hazards on deck. We could go into... I think Venomoth is probably the right play. So let's go Venomoth. Yeah, let's go into Venomoth and see what he wants to do here. So there it is. What is he going to want to do? He goes for a Stealth Rock. Okay, so we did actually make that prediction correctly. So he does get the rocks up on us, which does suck. But we do have our Focus Sash intact now. In this situation, we could easily have grass coverage. He doesn't know that we have it. But at the same time, I also kind of want to go for a Quiver Dance. It's a bit early to obviously set up, but at the same time, I want to try and do some massive damage to his team. He probably won't expect the grass coverage, so we could probably just take this thing out with a Giga Drain. I kind of want to just do that. So yeah, we're just going to do that. Okay, he actually does switch, so we should have just Quiver Danced, but it is what it is. So he does switch in with the Goodra. So yeah, we should have Quiver Danced. But we go Giga Drain. It is not going to touch this thing because of Sap Sipper, so he actually does have that on deck, interestingly enough. Yeah, we should have Quiver Danced there, but now we could Quiver Dance. We don't really know what set this thing is going to be. The problem is if we switch, we're going to take rocks when we come back in, and the Focus Sash is going to be deactivated anyway. So I kind of want to... How do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? I think we just have to take our shot now. So yeah, let's just Quiver Dance. So we know we outspeed this thing, so we do get a Quiver Dance up. We go up to +1 special attack, special defense, speed. What does he have on deck for us is really the question here. He does have Surf. Okay, how much is that doing? Not a lot, actually, because of the special defense boost. So we can actually pretty safely go for another Quiver Dance here, so we're just going to do it. Yeah, we get 2 Quiver Dances against him. That's really solid. We get up to +2 special attack, special defense, and speed. And he's going to, this turn, go for a Flash Cannon for some more damage. Does hit us down below half. This turn, we're going to go on the offense with a Bug Buzz. We just have to hope that it's a 2-shot, I think. Because we should be able to take one more Flash Cannon, I think. So we're going to go for the Bug Buzz. Thanks to Tinted Lens, it is neutral damage. It definitely won't one-shot this thing, I don't think. But we do get the Bug Buzz. Does it 2-shot? No, it doesn't even 2-shot this thing. Jesus. Okay, so he gets the next Flash Cannon. Does takes us out with a crit, which is really unfortunate. We definitely would have survived that if not for the crit. So yeah, that sucks. So yeah, we lose Venomoth to a crit there before we can get more chip damage on this thing. So that sucks. We could come in with the Kamala and try to Rapid Spin, but I think this thing outspeeds us is the problem. I think our best play here is to come in with Bronzong, so that's what we're going to do. Maybe we can get some screens up. We're just going to have to try and shake off the crit. So, yeah. What does he come in with here? He could stay in. He probably doesn't stay in, though, based on the moves he's got. What does he switch in with, though? Probably Entei, right? That's probably his switch here. Let's go for a Reflect, I think, to get the physical defense increase. Or do we want Light Screen? I feel like he doesn't stay in on this matchup. I mean, maybe he does, but I feel like he doesn't. Then again, he probably thinks we can't touch him either. Let's Light Screen first. He probably outspeeds us. Yeah, he does stay in Surf, so that's kind of okay. He does get not a lot of chip damage on us as we get a Light Screen up, which is going to increase our special defense for several turns. So we made the right call there, because now we can go for the... we can go for a Reflect, and so we'll be taking less damage on a special attack if he decides to chip us down here. But he actually does just go straight for a switch here, and he is going to switch back into the Swampert. So that thing comes in, and we do get the Reflect up, so we will get physical and special defense increases for several turns here, which is good. I think our best bet here, we have a couple of options. He probably just knockoffs here. So our choices are, we probably want to switch Bronzong out. So we either come in with the Kamala, and then just sack it off, which means that Stealth Rock is going to be up for the rest of the game. Or we come in with something else and then get knockoffs. I don't even know if Kamala can survive a switch in on the Stealth Rock. It might not, actually. Then again, let's see. He still has all of his Pokemon, which is pretty bad for us. I feel like... What do we do? I guess we just sack Kamala here. I guess that's the play, is we just sack Kamala here. He definitely just knockoffs, but yeah, I think we just sack Kamala. That's the play. So we'll come in with Kamala here, and we do barely survive the Stealth Rock damage, actually, and get the Comatose, but it's not going to matter, as he is going to knock off as predicted, which does take us out, knock us down to 4. So the only good news about this situation is we do have screens up. So with the screens up, we have to decide what we want to do here. And do we want to put our hopes into Mimikyu, or do we want to try to put our hopes on Suicune in this situation? That is the question. I kind of want to go into Mimikyu, actually. So we're going to go into Mimikyu here. And so I do have a little bit of a plan. So we'll come in with Mimikyu. We do take the Stealth Rock damage, and we're not going to make the same mistake twice here. This time we definitely take the opportunity to Swords Dance on this thing. He does stay in kind of as predicted, so we do get a nice Swords Dance here, so we get to +2 physical attack. He does go for a knockoff as predicted, which of course will break our disguise. And then we take some damage from that, and he gets rid of our Life Orb, which sucks. Now the only question for us here is, do we want to Trailblaze, or do we want to go to +4 on a Swords Dance? Because I feel like if we get to +4, I feel like with the screen up, we take any attack this thing goes for. But at the it's a risk though. This is a hard decision, because if we go to +4, we might actually sweep here. So, although he hasn't Terra'd, but still, this is a tough choice. I feel like we take any attack he goes for, but, what do we do? We're going to be greedy. We're going to go to +4. He stays in. I kind of figured he would. We're going to go to +4. We're really making a risky move here, but we have to take the chance. He flip turns out. We take it well. Mimikyu is at +4, but now it's not going to outspeed, so we probably shouldn't have done that. So now he probably just outspeeds us and takes us out with something. We could have Trailblazed there. He comes in with Wheezing. So the question is, do we go... We don't want to go Trailblaze, right? I mean, so the thing is, if we go for Trailblaze here, we get +1, and then I think we might outspeed his whole team at that point. I feel like we take an attack from Wheezing with the screens up, especially if we Terra and he goes for a poison move. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to Terrastallize into a Ghost type, and we're actually going to Trailblaze here to get the speed boost. Yep. Let's do it. I know we're playing recklessly here, but I feel like we're behind and we have to. So we're going to go Terra Ghost on Mimikyu here. We're going to bank on Mimikyu's non-existent bulk to survive perhaps a resisted poison attack from this thing, or maybe something else, who knows. We do get the Trailblaze, and we don't do a lot of damage, but we get the speed boost, which is what we need. And he's Rocky Helmet too, which really sucks. He goes Sludge Bomb. We do take the resisted hit. And now we have to Shadow Claw. There's no question. Does a Shadow Claw take this thing out at +4? We're going to find out. Terra boosted +4 Shadow Claw. I feel like it has to take this thing out. Yes, it does take the Wheezing out. Okay, we barely survived the Rocky Helmet chip there. So Wheezing goes down, and he goes down to 5 Pokemon. So that is something. So Mimikyu is giving us something, ladies and gentlemen. He comes in with Swampert. The only problem is the Swampert actually... now we're going to find something out here, because I don't know... We're going to Drain Punch. But does Drain Punch heal us first, or do we take Rocky Helmet damage first? That I don't know. But that's our play, so we're going to find out. We know we outspeed, so we go Drain Punch. Do we gain the damage first, or do we... Yes, we gain the damage first. Thank god. Okay, so we just saved our asses big time there. Swampert goes down to the +4 Drain Punch, and Mimikyu is in the driver's seat right now. The light screen is over, but Mimikyu is in the driver's seat against Joey right now, ladies and gentlemen. So he goes down to 4, and Mimikyu might be poised to do something great here, potentially. He still has 4 Pokemon left. He still hasn't Terra'd, so we're not banking on anything yet. And he does come in with Noivern now, and if anything has a chance of outspeeding us, it's going to be Noivern. Alternatively, he hasn't busted out his Terra yet, so he could actually also Terra normal in this situation to resist the Ghost move. So this is actually going to be a tough decision for us to make here, because we could Drain Punch, predicting the Terra normal, but he might outspeed us anyway. I feel like we have to just... This is a tough choice. Do we Shadow Claw to try and take him out? Because Drain Punch, even at +4 Drain Punch, might actually take him out, even resisted. Let's Drain Punch. He does Terra. Okay, so if he's Terra normal and we outspeed him here after the +1 Trailblaze, we might be in good shape here. He still could outspeed us. He does... Okay, he goes Terra Steel. Okay, Terra Steel. That's still good if we outspeed him. Do we outspeed him is the big question here. Yes, we outspeed him and we catch him with the Drain Punch. Takes the Noivern out in one shot. We get a bunch of HP. We get back up to full HP off that move. That is incredible. The Noivern goes down, and he goes down to 3 Pokemon, so Mimikyu is poised right now. Mimikyu is primed. The Reflect wears off, but Mimikyu is primed, ladies and gentlemen, right now. This is incredible. He's got the Entei. We know it probably has priority, but we're Ghost, so we can't get hit with it. There's no reason for us not to just Shadow Claw here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We go for the +4 Terra boosted Shadow Claw. Does it one-shot the Entei? Yes, it one-shots the Entei. An incredible, absolutely incredible, knocking him down to, I don't even know at this point anymore. It's either 2 or 1 Pokemon. But Mimikyu is absolutely putting the work in here. He's got the Terrakion. And that's, yeah, he's got the Terrakion and he's got the Goodra, but they're both weak to Drain Punch. So we just, I think, go for Drain Punch here. I don't think there's any reason not to. We go for Drain Punch, +4 Drain Punch, one-shots the Terrakion, knocks him down to just 1 Pokemon, and I think Mimikyu might have this, ladies and gentlemen. I think Mimikyu might have this. His last Pokemon is going to be the Goodra, and we just click Drain Punch against the Goodra. There's no reason not to. Yep, there's the Drain Punch, and easily at +4 takes the Goodra out. Wow, and that is game. Wow, that was intense. That was, wow, that could not have worked out any better. So we're going to get the win there, a big 4-0 win against JoeyFontaine. That actually turned out amazing for us. We were very close to certain doom there at a couple different points in the game, but the Mimikyu set was able to catch him off guard there, and we were actually able to do something that we I don't believe have ever done against this guy. In all the years we've been playing him, I don't think we've ever got a big dominating endgame sweep like that against Joey. So that was pretty amazing to be able to pull that off. But yeah, that was a crazy roller coaster there in this battle. So, but extremely competitive, fun one there. So. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So, that's it, and we'll see you next time.